Welcome back to another video, guys. Today, me and Sachit are going to be speaking about Manchester United and the season awards. Now, it's a very painful video to make because I really don't want to be awarding someone for that shit house of a season, but I guess you have to. So let's just get straight into it. Okay, so best player, or you will keep best player for the last, and we can do best player about 30. Go on, Sachit. Who do you think is the best player about 30?
Ronaldo, I mean, easily.
I
There's
guess
no
so.
debate. There's
Um,
no debate in that.
yeah, I guess his competition is Cavani, who likes to go
I
on.
mean, De Gea
I
is
mean, yeah, of course.
competition,
No, but there is
but
30.
oh, is he?
So his competitions are Cavani, who was in Uruguay more than England. Amata, who has the best football brain, but not really the best football feet in that dressing room. And Phil Jones. Okay, I don't even know if he's 30 yet, but he certainly seems like 35.
Is Varane 30?
He's 20, he's 28. Okay, so I guess there's no debate about
I
it.
mean, comfortably Ronaldo, yeah.
He's yeah, I don't no debate. Best
Um,
young player.
my what is young? Like 22 or under?
Sure. When they start the season, when they're under.
Um,
No, there is only one
there
player.
aren't exactly.
I mean, Sancho is there.
But who is his competition?
Elanga probably. I think we can make
Um,
best as in uh okay, yeah, we can. I guess no, we'll just
I
keep
mean,
it.
yeah, it's either Sancho or Elanga, but what have they really done?
It's a
I
good
mean,
question.
Sancho scored against Chelsea, Elanga scored against Atletico. I mean, Sancho scored against City, but they lost the game. So what's the point?
Yeah. In terms of an overall
But
season, if we take out the factor, oh no, we keep in the factor that Sancho did in fact cost 70 million. I think overall with Sancho's season this year, Ole just didn't know how to use him at all, and he basically didn't play Sancho much. And Sancho has taken his time to settle in, but towards the end of the season, has been pretty good. With Elanga, RANGNIK, he's one of the players who he was in fact revolutionized.
yeah, but Elanga was more like off and on, and Sancho
Uh,
had a bad first half and decent second half.
yeah, exactly. And I think in terms of breakout season, we should probably make that an award as well. But he definitely had the best breakout season. But
Sancho,
no, in terms of maybe from youth academy, but then again, he's the only player for me. So yeah, I think it's
yeah,
Sancho. I think Sancho
yeah,
in terms of
okay.
an overall season, yeah, and not taking into the fact that he costs 75 million.
Best attacker has to be Ronaldo, right? There's
Yeah.
no like
Oh no, we'll limit it to one an exclusive. If you get
one
one
award per
award,
person.
yeah. So we'll probably change Ronaldo, and I don't know. We just one award per person for best attacker
Uh,
outside of Ronaldo. Now here's an interesting fact, Sachin, that you probably didn't know. In terms of goals and assists, ever since Ronaldo joined and before Ronaldo joined. So ever since Ronaldo has joined, he's been our best goal scorer, and no other United player has crossed 10 goals this season.
that doesn't surprise me.
And last season, Rashford, Bruno, Greenwood, and I think somehow Martial also got more than 10 goals, which is an interesting stat. But then again, there are many factors to it, and it's not related.
Yeah.
Maybe it is partly related to Ronaldo, but the positives definitely outweigh the negatives. So yeah,
I mean, best attacker outside Ronaldo has to be Bruno then, because no one else. Like, who
yeah,
else
you
could
can't pick
possibly
Sancho
be?
either. So yeah, I think Bruno has definitely been a better attacking player than uh, Elanga.
I'm going to spell his name like this, and you can't tell me not
Okay.
to.
Uh,
Bruno Fernandes.
Fernandes,
Best midfielder?
Bruno Fernandes.
Um, I'm tempted to say Fred.
Yeah, it's Fred. Easy. Our midfield has been horrendous. I think we've easily had the worst midfield in in the
Top
Premier League this
in
season.
the
And
top half. In the top half, I think
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, Sachit, I'm gonna surprise you with United. This United. Maybe not a stat, but more of a opinion that's more so a fact. Now I know you watch United a lot, and maybe not all the games, but you'd be somehow you can still be surprised with United when I say that apart from two games in the whole season, apart from like the shitty cup games that you play like League One and Championship sides, two games is all I can remember. And after many people speaking about it as well and conversations had, two games I can think of, or rather, it is a fact that we have in fact had a better midfield in that game than the opposition. Have controlled the game more. We've had they probably created more chances, and they've just been a better midfield than the opposition. We lost every other midfield battle, which
That
is
doesn't like
ridiculous for Manchester United side. Ridiculous. We
that's ridiculous for any like
any
top
any side,
eight, nine
any
side.
side, any top eight side. Yeah, exactly. You're right. We lost midfield battles to Norwich both times, Watford both times. Daddy, uh um we made Daddy what's his name? Lee Malo look like prime Zidane when he played against us. So it was
And
ridiculous.
Sissoko, yeah.
Sissoko is decent. I think in terms of the midfielders delegated, he's definitely one of the better ones. So, but it's ridiculous how bad
I
McTominay
mean, yeah,
is.
if your best midfielder is Fred, then something's definitely gone wrong in the season.
The fact is that many people say, okay, he did get top three for player of the season, players of the season. And the fact is, he had an okay season. That he should not be anywhere near if he was, he put a
Exactly.
similar midfield performance in like Real Madrid or something, then he wouldn't even start. He wouldn't be near this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he starts for any team that
No, he
finished in the
doesn't.
top
That's
six.
the thing about United's midfield. We're so horrendous. Our
I
pivot
don't
is
think
so
he gets
bad.
into Everton.
He doesn't.
I don't think.
I don't think he starts over Alan Decore or he may start over Davies, but I don't think he starts over Alan or Decore.
He definitely doesn't.
Even I don't think he's better. The funny thing is, he in fact does start over Fabinho in the Brazil side, but as a box-to-box player, I think for Brazil
I
side,
mean, that's also because they have Casemiro,
yeah,
though.
true. But yeah, it's horrendous. I don't know how United's midfield has been this
Okay,
bad.
best defender.
Mm,
I want to say Lindelof.
yeah, yeah, it's definitely been good. Yes.
Because Varane, I mean, for what his like
Known
pedigree
for
is and
yeah, exactly.
what was expected of him, is
I don't.
seriously underperformed.
He's 100%. The other defenders, Shaw, Teles, Van
Wan
Bissaka,
Bissaka,
Dello, all of them can.
Dalo, there's
Then
they're
forget
all
it.
very
They won't even
subpar.
be in the best midfielder, best defender contention for Norwich. So I
I
don't think.
mean, yeah, and I don't think Lindelof is a great defender, but I think he's made the fewest mistakes out of all of them.
True, I don't think he's particularly great either. With hopefully Timber joining next season,
He just
he could
like
be a good back.
he seems to be more aware of what he's doing.
Yeah, I think he's one of those players for United where he knows his weaknesses, he knows his strengths, and he plays to his strengths as well as possible.
I agree.
And he's looked less suspect in the air this season than he did rather last season than he did the season before that, which is an area of concern for him personally. But I think it was so unfair what happened to Lindelof when his poor fellow his house got robbed with his wife and or his girlfriend and children at home,
Yeah, I remember.
which is pretty scary. And after that, he of course had to go and see to take care of them, and he was performing really, really good at that point. And Maguire just came back into the 11, and he just stole his place on
So do you
absolutely
think Lindelof and Varane are your best centre backs?
at the moment. Yeah, I don't think Bay just isn't injury free enough, and Maguire just
Maguire is like makes two mistakes per game
yeah.
minimum. Most overrated? Who rates United players to say they're overrated? That's the like.
I don't know. It's a good question. Uh, most
I mean, I guess
overrated.
Rashford.
But no. Rashford gets too much stick for him to be overrated. No one's defending Rashford.
Varane then.
No, actually, I'd say Varane's season's underrated because, yeah, he's been horrendous, but every time all our thrashings has been without Varane in the team. Or absolute annihilations from Liverpool, Watford, Leicester, any team you want to bloody take. It's been without Varane in the team. So, and whenever he's played, apart from last few games of the season, it's been
I
yeah.
mean, who else can you put overrated though? Tellers,
Mm, uh, uh,
because you can't put
I
like Wan Bissaka because no one rates him. You can't put Maguire in. You
think it's
can't put
McTominay.
overrated.
Yeah, I actually do think it's McTominay. I think he's so shit. He's so bad that even that small minority of fans that actually rate him, it makes him overrated. Like 90% of United fans absolutely think he's horrendous and don't even think he should be a
I
starter.
mean, as
But
a
at 10%,
as a non United fan, I don't like analyze him obviously,
hmm,
but I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt because you're the United fan.
yeah. So that 10% of the United fan base that thinks, oh, he's bloody academy and oh this thing and that thing, and it's so annoying. Like he's so unbelievably bad that I don't know how he starts. He doesn't
Really, I
start
always
any
thought he was
top 10 games.
decent.
Hmm?
I always thought he was decent.
The thing is, there's something about him that managers like. Okay, I don't know what it is. Ole
There's
usually
something about him that I
actually
like, and
embraces.
I don't know what it is.
It's passion. I mean, one of the reasons why I support Scotland in the national level is passion. They show a lot of passion, and he does. For
Yeah, but
that's
yeah,
one
he's
thing
one
that
of the few United players that look like he wants to play for you. Even if he's shit,
yeah,
he at least looks like he wants to play for United.
that's true.
Not
That is
that that's a
one thing
cat.
that could be applauded upon this season because many of the players just haven't given a shit. But in all honesty, in the long run, or maybe just as a season, it is something to applaud
Hmm,
McTominay about. And whenever he's had interviews, he's spoken well.
fair enough.
But overall, I just don't think I can go on and show passion in the team. Just doesn't mean I'll be good enough. So
Fair. Most underrated? Are you saying Varane?
no, it was just a contender, but no, I don't think it'll be. I think it'll be. It has to be De Gea. I
I think
couldn't.
best player is De Gea.
Yeah, but um, okay, then it has to be. I know I said one player per award, but let's just speak about the fact that if it wasn't one player per award, it has to be De Gea and
Oh,
Bruno.
if it wasn't one player per award, then best player is Ronaldo and most underrated would be De Gea.
Mm, yeah,
Oh, actually, I don't know.
I
Because
mean
when you
it
think about United, no one underrates De Gea. Everyone's like De Gea is the reason United are.
no, but that's the thing though.
It's,
Apart from every position in United's team, where they'll always have these, like the fan base calls them, or the football Twitter calls them, the sections per player. So there's absolutely players who just do anything for one player, right? So you have these Henderson sections who absolutely do anything, just make sure that he gets some sort of praise for the player that he is. But
yeah, I mean, maybe most underrated by football Twitter is
yeah,
De
exactly.
Gea.
But then again, even I just think that in terms of, yeah, there are areas of his game that should be improved upon and things like that. But the very
100%. Like
job of a keeper,
his distribution
it's
is
not good.
so
It's
bad,
not good.
man.
It's quite bad. But the very job of a keeper is to make sure that to stop as many goals as possible.
Okay, so I'm saying since it's one per award, we can say best player is De Gea and most underrated is Varane.
So yeah, Varane's got a lot of stick, most of it reasonable,
I
but
think
some of it unreasonable.
yeah, but Varane's